What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man. Let's talk about Keith and Shawn Porter. Talking about Terence Crawford. Keith Thurman went out and said that Terence Crawford ain't pound for pound number one, and then he went back, was asked who's pound for pound number one, then he said he don't believe in mythical pound for pound list, and then he said at one point I was ranked number 7, but it don't count. And then Shawn Porter yesterday was asked by one of the, I think PBC reporters or Fox reporters, whatever you want to say, and they said, what's about the Terence Crawford purse bid, and he said that next question. So I'm going to kind of give y'all a little bit about that, but let's talk about Keith. At the end of the day, he right. It's a mythical list. You know, he said when he had Andre Ward pound for pound number one. You know, Floyd occupied that spot and nobody remember number 2. But then in the next breath, he said he don't believe in it. And at the end of the day, it is a mythical list. It's not a real list. It's not an actual list. That is a fact. But it's a list to rank the smaller weight class to keep up with the heavyweights. That's how dominant the heavyweight division was. You know, the heavyweight division is dominating. That's why they came up with the pound for pound list. That's when people rank heavyweights on the pound for pound list. You sound stupid. How is you pound for pound? You bigger than everybody else. So that's the stupid thing about it. I see if they had super heavyweight or something like that. But at the end of the day, that's his opinion. You can't get mad at somebody for having an opinion. Unless he came back that opinion up and he said, you know what? Terence Crawford didn't do nothing at welterweight. I'm like, dude, most of y'all motherfuckers ain't did shit at welterweight, though. Most of y'all ain't done nothing at welterweight. Let's be real. Y'all been sitting here, y'all, for almost 10 years, and y'all ain't fought each other. So let's not act like the elephant in the room, like we know why he can't fight y'all. Because y'all not allowed to, and I'm going to get to that in another video, so make sure you put the thunder pants on. But he act like Terence Crawford just don't want to fight them. He know the real reason why they can't fight Terence Crawford. And he been out for 25, whatever months it is, and Pacquiao, 42 years old, he's coming back before you. So at this point, man, we don't even believe you. They wanted him to fight Ugas, right? But Ugas wasn't. He said he wasn't. It was rumored that he wasn't physically ready to fight Ugas, or whatever it meant. He wasn't ready. So like I said before, man, Keith Thurman's opinion is relevant. You held up this division. What if you didn't hold up the division for 14 months? He had what? The WBC and the Super WBA belt, right? What if you went on and fought Errol? Like you was gone for 14 months. You can win back and fought Errol. Then you could have went back. Y'all could have rematched. Then you could have had a mandatory. Then you could have fought Terence. So 2 fights could have been. He could have tuned up, then fought Earl, right? Then had another tune up because he beat Earl or rematch, depending on how it go, or if Earl win. Then they could have fought Terence Crawford. It's y'all fault the division is the way it is. Let's not act like Terence Crawford just like Robitussin. Like remember that nasty Robitussin when we was kids? And you just like, no, I ain't drinking that shit. You know, let me chase that with some water or whatever. So he act like it's just a lack of effort. Y'all been in the same fucking bullpen. Y'all been in the same playpen that Tommy, Phil, and Lil and Chucky was in. Y'all motherfuckers still ain't fought each other. Shawn fought Keith. Shawn fought Danny. Keith fought Danny, but Shawn fought Earl. Danny fought Earl, but you didn't fight Earl yet. You know, so we sitting ready for y'all to fight, and not Manny Pacquiao and Earl not happening. Now you and Keith Keith and Earl not happening. So at the end of the day, let's not act like the elephant in the room don't exist. Your opinion don't hold shit. You ran from Errol Spence. It don't matter. Most Errol Spence fans not gonna take your word if it's about Crawford, it's about a crackhead, it's about your mama, it's about your daddy, it's about Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter. Nobody. You sat here and held up the division for 14 years and then bust a move. You know, you didn't bust a move. You want to bust a grape in a food fight. You ran from Errol Spence, bro. But as soon as somebody said Manny Pacquiao, here you come in the gym doing push-ups, sit-ups and shit, you ready to fight again. Come on, man. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody need more people. We don't believe you. But you say this man not a pound-for-pound fighter. He said, nobody sent me a contract. I'm going to talk about that later, I promise you. He used that excuse. He go fight Crawford. He ain't got nobody to fight. Shawn don't want to step up. Go fight him. You can get a belt quick. But you got all this heat. I got heat for niggas like you, cuz, and baby boy. You got all this heat towards Gervonta Davis. But when you talk about Terence, you talk about Earl, you sound like a little bitch. Let's keep it real. You putting basically, I ain't scared of Gervonta Tank Davis. Somebody say Terence Crawford. He didn't send the contract. Send the contract, watch me sign. He been saying that shit for 10 years. Keith Thurman used to be a lot of people's favorite fighter, but he ended up being a mark. And it's not a personal attack. As a boxer, he ended up being a little mark. Terrible little punk. That's why niggas, man, that's why people became Errol Spence fans, because you let niggas down. You could have fought Spence, man, everybody would have ran back on the Keith Thurman bandwagon. But then again, you just see somebody double dutch and they be like, been doing that shit for too many. Pacquiao came, but so your word, if Pacquiao said it, cool. But you, man, won't bust a move. You won't even fight Terence Crawford, bro. You want to fight Errol Spence. All you doing, Crawford been calling you back out since 2018. He moved up. Here you go. So, like I said before, man, he ain't gonna bust a grape in the food fight. This motherfucker ain't ready for a tune-up. He could have been fighting Ugas. You know, when I ain't ready yet, he shouldn't even have showed up, bro. Just hold a microphone for the rest of your career, because nobody respects you as a fighter. You the most disrespected fighter. When you got fans coming up to you saying, nigga, you why you ducking Spence, and you, come on, man, come on. It's just him and Mikey Garcia, man. They the same motherfucker, man. Only difference is Keith fought Earl and he didn't. I mean, Mikey fought Earl and he didn't. It's just getting to the point where, man, it's getting disgusting, bro. That you talking all this shit, but then you ain't fighting the real niggas. Somebody say Pacquiao, and you ready to do sit-ups and put pull-ups and get ready for the fight. Nobody respect Keith Thurman, bro. Nobody. Keith Sweat get more respect in the boxing world than Keith Thurman. Come on, he always saying, man, you know, somebody asked about moving up yesterday, right? And he was like, you know, it's not in my desire right now. I think I could still make 140s. Punk ass niggas, man. They don't want to move up in PBC. They don't want to fight each other. They barely want to fight each other. Man, I just don't respect them right now. I've been telling y'all about Earl Smith for years now. I don't make up shit like the rest of these niggas do. And a lot of some of these people that really plugged in, they don't be making up shit neither. People say, well, this nigga said this, and I'm like, man, it's true. You know, but it is what it is, man. But from your opinion, don't matter. I don't want to hear your pound for pound list, nigga. All I want to see is you be ready to get in the ring with a real opponent. But moving on, bro. So they asked Shawn Porter like, if he would fight Terence Crawford, and the reporter or the PBC, whoever it was. He said no comment. So they pushed the purse bid back 10 days. So that's what, August 30th. So he basically said no comment. So I heard today, Myron, you know, I think I could say, he said I couldn't say this, but I heard today, man, that that's 2 Mondays from now. I heard today that fight won't happen unless Terence Crawford come over to the PBC, and we already knew that. I told y'all his contract run out in September. Once October, come out run out in October. Once October run out, then when he go over there. So right now they pushed the purse bid back. I'm not confident that fight gonna happen this year. I'm not sure what Terence Crawford gonna fight. Is he gonna stay? He said he got one more fight in October with PBC with his own ESPN, top ranking ESPN, right? But then his other coach say they contract run out in October regardless. He said why not fight Jose Cepeda, get the last bag and leave. So there's a lot of shit. So he may have one more fight with Fox. With ESPN top rank. Who knows? But right now it ain't looking like they gonna let Shawn Porter fight him. Okay. Right now, unless they win the purse bid right now, plus in Shawn and Michael Sports, check out my boy Michael Sports. He made a great point yesterday. He said that you got a pay-per-view this month. You got a pay-per-view next. So look, you got a pay-per-view this month. You got Ugas and Pacquiao. I don't know if they really count that, but it's a pay-per-view. You got a pay-per-view in September. You got Oscar De La Hoya and Vita Belfort, right? Then you got a pay-per-view beginning in October. The second Saturday in October is Wilder and Fury 3, right? And I seen some shit, man. Wilder, I apologize, man. Wilder, man, I can't really say, but I seen some shit that y'all gonna see. I guess y'all gonna see in the future, bro. But got on Tyson Fury ass. But and in November, sometime you gonna have Tank fighting on pay-per-view, and so right now, man, like I say, Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford not gonna happen this year. That's from my knowledge, unless something happen. But right now, they said Terence Crawford got to be cleared of his contract with Bob, and they not gonna make that fight. Like I said before, man, you got motherfuckers turning down championship fights, and I'm gonna really get into detail a little bit later. But it is what it is. Like I said, Shawn Porter, he said on his podcast that he shouldn't say this. He ain't got no power over his career, none, no power, no chance, no power, man, no power. But hey, that's a conversation for another day. Let me know what you guys think. Keep Thurman out here blowing fire, but there ain't no real dragon. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Facebook group, all my social media links, subscription, reach out. We got business question, inquiry, response, video request. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate everybody that make a financial donation to the channel. Other than that, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group. If I ain't said it already, all those different, whatever you want to do. But best way to donate, thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you guys think. You find this in the boxing news and the welterweight boxing news playlist. Appreciate the love and support. One time for one time. Peace.